sunshine. Sip from my rainbow, deliciously mango. I think it's a syndrome, got me so windblown. Show me the door, how far can you fall? Freedom in galaxies, mapped out my fantasy.
I'm Sandra Sandy Schneller, and this is Romancing Me Pescatarian Style.
Implode with blessings, blessings for me. This is reality, I'm living my dreams.
Hey, this is Sandra Sandy Schneller. Oh, what are you eating tonight? Ha ha! We are doing it up with our Mediterranean seafood stew. Oh, that's all wild caught and organic, baby. And we're gonna be dousing our bread in it. That's that rosemary flavored bread. We're gonna be making that ourselves. Not the bread, but the flavors. I'm also topping it off with some, yes, a nice Cabernet Sauvignon. Oh, we have lots of tomato sauce here. This is lycopene heaven today, baby. Yes, it is. And that lycopene is so good for your heart health, for your brain, and so many other things. But we got a lot of it here today, and this is all organic. Every ingredient here is organic today, right down to our capers. Yes, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video because you're gonna wanna make this meal. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, we're here at the stove now, so we're gonna get started with our 3 tablespoons of sun-dried tomato olive oil. Yes, I love to use this olive oil because it's just infused with sun-dried tomatoes. This is a one-pot wonder. All the ingredients will be in this one pot, so it's very easy to clean up as well. So we have 3 tablespoons of our olive oil here. Just gonna get that warmed up, a little heat to it. I have the burner on at medium high, so it's starting to sizzle already. So we're gonna go ahead and start adding our ingredients. I'm gonna first add the butter. 2 tablespoons of butter. Just like and share this video. Like, share, and subscribe. If you check me out in my email, just hit me up on my email and you can put in the subject matter seafood stew or Mediterranean seafood stew, and because it is a Mediterranean seafood stew. But if you just put in seafood stew, you can get the recipe of this wonderful, delectable meal. This is one of my most favorite meals that I make, actually, because it's so quick and it's so flavorful, and it tastes just has such upscale taste to it. So that's like a whole bulb of garlic I just added. I chopped that up nicely. Actually, slices of it, very thin slices. So we don't want to caramelize, we just want to make sure that it's coated and heated up. And we're going to go ahead and add the shallots. This is 5 bulbs of shallots. There's nothing like having shallots in your meal. It's such an upscale taste of onions. You got to try it. If you haven't tried shallots, you got to try them in your meal. You will taste the difference. Okay, this is coating very nicely. We're going to heat that up. Just caramelize it just a tad bit as we stir it vigorously. Okay, that's ready for us to now add our tomato base. This is tomato puree, along with fire roasted tomatoes, and that's all organic. So we're going to make sure this is mixed in well now. Do some stirring. This is going to be such a delicious meal. I love this stew. Okay, this is now blending well. We're going to let that kind of bubble around the edges as we add some other ingredients. This is Worcestershire sauce. A tablespoon of that. And make sure you stir it well. Oh, it smells delicious already. Ah, and it's all good to go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. We're going on here. We got the Mediterranean seafood stew going on, and we're gonna top it off with our side of rosemary baguette, warm bread, baby. That's rosemary, olive oil, and butter melted together. Oh, honey. Yes. If you want the recipes to these fabulous meals tonight, all you need to do is just hit me up on my email address. Yeah. And the subject matter, just put Mediterranean stew. You can put Mediterranean stew, seafood stew, the entire name of it, or seafood stew. I know what you're talking about, baby. Or stew. It was on high, reducing it to medium high. We're going to add 8 ounces of wild caught clam juice. We're also adding our caper. And we're going to add our seasonings here to it as well. You can get all this, the full recipe online here at on my email address at Sandra@ROMANCINGmePS. We're going to make sure that we get all of this blended together well as I continuously stir and stir. I'm going to add a 1.5 cups of wine. As I slowly add that, I'm going to stir. Yeah, baby. You know, wine makes food taste so wonderful. Actually, it gives it an upbeat flavor. It just brings out all the flavors in the meal. And it doesn't taste like wine. You have to let it cook down. And then it burns off the alcohol portions of it. And you just have a whole body of flavor. Just continue to stir. I'm going to pour all that in. Now, that was just 1 cup. We got to add another 1/2 cup. I'm going to go slowly in there. Nice and slow, baby. Yeah. All the essence of it. And continue to stir that. And we're going to cook that down for a couple of minutes. We're going to stir it a little bit more and more. And now we're going to add the lemon juice and lemon peel to it. See all that lemon peel? See how that is? I kind of emulsified it. And it's going to have strong lemon flavors here. This is going to be fantastic. I'm going to start out with the shrimp. Well, actually, I'm going to start out with the mahi-mahi because it takes a little bit longer for the mahi-mahi. We cut them in about 1 to 2 inches wide. You see that? That's our mahi-mahi. Oh, that's hot over this burner there. This is the mahi-mahi. I had it marinating for an hour or so in Old Bay seasoning. We do that so we can make sure that we do not have a fishy taste. I, for one, do not like a fishy tasting fish. I love fish. I only eat fish as opposed to meats or pork or anything like that. But I do not like the fishy taste. This is what we're going to be spreading on our bread. Yes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add our shrimp. This is a pound of wild-caught shrimp. Also marinating in the Old Bay seasoning for about an hour. So we're going to go ahead and continue to cook this for like 2 minutes. You know, you don't want to cook shrimp very long. Shrimp is such a high-protein item that you can add to your diet. I think about 90% of the calories from fish is protein. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the parsley. And you want to add the parsley last because you don't want that to cook too much, because it loses its potency of flavor when you overcook it. And we know what this is actually good for, right? For that blood flowing smoothly throughout your body. That's what parsley does for you. Okay, we're just gonna push that around. And this is just about ready. I told you it's a very quick meal, a one-pot wonder, but people are gonna think you spent hours making this. I put it on very low, and I'm just gonna put a top on it, cover it for a moment, and it will be good to go. Yeah, oh yeah. We gotta get a little dancing in while we wait for that stew to get ready for us, right? Cheers to you. Okay, we're back with the bread now, and this is the warm rosemary with butter and olive oil. So what I'm going to do, it's nice and hot, so I'm just going to lather it over our bread. Usually I kind of like dunk it in there and swerve it around. This is not large enough to do that, but we can do as we're doing right now. Just put some on top. I don't want too much rosemary in one spot on here. Or bakery, wherever you go. You're gonna want to make your own. I'm telling you, this is fabulous. There's nothing like making your own sauces and food on an overall. Okay, now this is ready to go into the oven. As I said, I'm going to stick it in there for about 5 minutes. Look at that wonderful meal. Wait, see the chunks of the mahi-mahi? Oh, it smells wonderful. We have our shrimp in here. Where's some shrimp? There's some shrimp there. Yes, let's pay homage first. Woo! It's time. Let's see. Here, let me give you some first here. I'm gonna give you a piece of that mahi-mahi. Nice piece in there. It's hot, so take your time. Here we go. Let me try some too. This is hot. Just how I like it. Dunk it, dunk it, dunk it, dunk it. Oh my. See you next time. Sandra Sandy Schneller, ROMANCINGmePS, baby. Peace out.